The removal of this refrigerator has a lot to do with the concept of charging what you're worth. And it's a great story as well. Stay tuned and I'm going to tell you all about it. Good morning, everyone. Joseph here, Vets Haul Junk Removal, Stafford, Virginia. I hope wherever you are, you're staying busy and you're making money in junk removal. I took a call this morning from a customer who says he has a side-by-side older model larger refrigerator currently in use in the backyard and he wants to have it removed. No problem. We can handle that. When you get these types of calls, guys, you need to clarify if the contents from inside the refrigerator will be removed by the customer, or do they want you to take everything? Because there's a lot of tricky dicks out there, guys, and if you don't clarify, you show up to take the fridge and it's full. Oftentimes, the customer is expecting you to take everything. And in our business, weight is money. So the customer decided my rate was too high, but I never want to let a customer go, guys, without giving it the old college try. I like to use what's called a curb rate. And you should use this curb rate, put it in your junk removal toolbox, and use it to save many a sale, because it will. A curb rate is nothing more than offering the customer a reduced rate if, in this particular case, they're willing to move the refrigerator from the back deck where it currently is and put it in front of the garage, on the curb, in the front yard, on the porch, so that it's very easy for you and quick to just drive up, toss it in, 5 to 7 minutes on site, easy money, customer saves money, you close the deal. I arrived this morning, knock on the door, the refrigerator is supposed to be in front of the garage. It's not there. Wife answers, she says, "Hi, let me show you where the refrigerator is." She takes me to the backyard. Ding, 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 ding. This wasn't part of the deal, but I eat it, guys, because it's going to take me about a minute to transport the refrigerator from the back deck to my trailer in the front yard. Not a big deal. She goes inside. I open up the refrigerator, and what do I see? Chock full of what looks to be deer or elk meat in vacuum sealed packages. And it's surrounded by ice, guys. It's surrounded by ice, and it's just packed as if this refrigerator hasn't been defrosted in a long time. I open up the bottom drawers. What do I see? What looks to be breast milk. Okay, well, this wasn't part of the deal. Unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to raise the rate, because if the customer expects me to take the refrigerator with the additional items on the inside, of which the husband agreed it wouldn't be there, they're going to pay. Additionally, guys, it's really heavy. Am I going to have to take a few of the pieces of meat out in order to make it light enough for me to handle? What am I going to do? What would you do? A lot of you would fold, you would shrink, and you would cower, because you don't want to raise the rate on the customer for fear that the customer will say no. Guys, customers are like city buses. If you miss this one, there'll be another one along in 45 minutes or so. She comes out. I said, "Ma'am, your husband told me that this stuff would all be removed. You know, what gives?" She says, "Oh, well, you know, my husband and I talked about it, and we just decided that it was a shame to throw this meat away, and we would just like to donate it to the veterans." I said, "Ma'am, well, I appreciate that, but unfortunately, I'm not equipped to transport food. I'm going to have to charge you a little more on this, but don't worry, I'm going to take care of you." And she says, "Well, I don't feel we should pay for you to have to haul away this good quality meat." I said, "Ma'am, well, in our business, you know, the whole weight is money thing and yada, yada, yada. You know, guys, it's all in the way you sell it, okay?" So I take a step back and I phrase it just like this. "I'm going to have to take a little bit of meat out, ma'am, to make it a little lighter for me. And unfortunately, if I take this thing to scrap, they're not going to accept it with the meat inside. The landfill is also going to want to have me remove all of these things on the inside before they accept it in their white goods pile. They don't accept, they're going to accept the fridge like this. And for me to chip away at all of this ice is going to take me a significant amount of time to do that. I said, I think $30 is fair. What do you think? It's all in the way you sell it. Keywords like fair, subconsciously, that puts the customer on your level. It allows the customer to see what you see. Additionally, using that key phrase, what do you think? It brings the customer into the decision-making process. The customer doesn't feel like I'm telling them what you're going to pay and that's that. Although, guys, you also have to build in a little teeny tiny cushion. I really felt $25 was fair, but I'll take $30. But if the customer decides that in her mind that it's not fair, that's all right. I'm going to reduce it by $5. And I will tell her, which in this case, she didn't like that. So I said, well, ma'am, I can understand that. Key phrase, I can understand that. What I'm willing to do in the spirit of customer service, guys, in the spirit of customer service, great phrase to use in front of the customer. In the spirit of customer service, ma'am, and because I appreciate you reaching out to Vets Haul Junk Removal and giving us the opportunity to serve you, I reduce it by $5. How about $25? And once again, guys, I use that same phrase. I think that's fair. What do you think? She takes a step back. She says, yeah, okay, good, let's do it. All right, guys, so you never want to lose a sale over a few dollars. Use these types of key phrases and words like, what do you think? I think it's fair. In the spirit of customer service. A lot of you guys are going to eat it. You are going to fold. You're going to cower. Value your service, guys. Value your service. And that brings me back to a video that I saw from a new junk removal entrepreneur a few years ago, of which is no longer in business, probably because he did things like this, what I'm going to share with you right now. He made a video about a junk removal job that he was doing, he was bidding on, and he had bid so low that he said in this video, I hope I don't get the job because I'm not going to make any money on this job. Guys, don't be afraid to charge what you're worth. Junk removal is valuable. Junk removal can also be extremely expensive. Your service is valuable. You will not build your business into a junk removal empire if you don't charge what you're worth. Always be willing to offer the customer additional options like a curb rate. Always build in somewhat of a cushion that you can negotiate down to make the customer feel good about their decision, to help the customer to buy in to your rate. Always use terms like fair. Always use phrases like in the spirit of customer service. Always use phrases like thank you for allowing us to serve you. All of these types of phrases, guys, give the customer the warm and fuzzies, and they put the customer in your corner, and they make the customer more apt to close the deal with you guys. It's all in the way you sell it. So that being said, guys, I just wanted to impart this little bit of sales wisdom on you, hoping that you could put this in your junk removal toolbox and utilize these tips and techniques for junk removal business building success. If you like the type of things I talk about, would you subscribe to my YouTube channel? Additionally, I love to read your comments, so leave those. If you're in Northern Virginia and you need a shed, a jacuzzi, some furniture removed, and you just want to reclaim your space, you can reach out to us online at vetshauljunk.com. That's vetshauljunk.com. You can also call us by telephone at 540-657-VETS. It's 540-657-VETS. I'm Joseph, owner of Vets Haul Junk Removal LLC in Stafford, Virginia, and we are on the move making things happen. Hooah. Talk to you next time. See ya.